Hello everyone, welcome back to the another interesting maths class. Students, in this class today you are going to learn about the rational numbers. But before moving to the rational numbers, let us recall natural numbers, whole numbers and the integers. What were the natural numbers? Natural numbers are also called counting numbers. Why? Because we start counting from 1 and natural numbers also starts from 1 like 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. If we include 0 in the group of these natural numbers, it becomes 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now this group is known as whole numbers. So what are whole numbers? Like 0, 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. Now we comes to the integers. What are integers? All the positive as well as negative natural numbers including 0 are known as integers, like -4, -3, -2, -1, 0, 1, 2, 3 and so on. These are integers. Integers having negative sign are called negative integers. Integers having positive sign are called positive integers. And 0 is neither negative nor positive. So natural numbers starts with 1 like 1, 2, 3 and so on. Whole numbers starts with 0. And integer includes negative integer, positive integer and the 0. Now let us understand about the rational numbers. All the numbers which can be written in the form of P upon Q are known as rational numbers. But the condition is Q can never be 0. Right? For example, 2 upon 3 is a rational number. If I ask you, 4 is a rational number or not? Yes, this is a rational number. Why? Because 4 can be written as 4 upon 1. Is 9 a rational number? Yes, because 9 can be written as rational number 9 upon 1. 7 upon 9 is also rational number. But any number having 0 in denominator cannot be a rational number. Why? Because denominator cannot be 0. 2 upon 0 means it cannot be defined. Right? So all the numbers which can be written in the form of P upon Q and Q is not equal to 0 are rational numbers. Now some of you will say that, ma'am, this is similar to the fraction. Yes, you can say this is quite similar to the fraction, but few differences are there. Like rational number can be positive as well as negative, but fractions can never be negative. So this is the difference. In rational numbers, numerator, denominator or both can be negative, but in fractions, these are positive always, right? Like -2 upon 5, 5 upon -8, -5 upon -7. These are rational numbers because we have negative sign here, but 2 upon 7 is rational number as well as fraction. 2 upon 7 क्या है? Fraction है, but this can be considered in the rational numbers, right? All the fractions are also rational numbers. जितने भी fraction है वो किस में आ जाते हैं? Positive rational numbers में आ जाते हैं, right? So rational numbers are positive as well as negative. This can be written in the form of P upon Q and Q can never be 0. So all the fractions can be considered in the positive rational numbers. So fractions are also rational numbers. Clear? Now we have some points which you need to remember about the rational numbers. First is every natural number is a rational number. What are natural numbers? 1, 2, 3, 4 and so on. They said all these natural numbers are rational numbers? Yes, because these can be written in the form of P upon Q. We can write 1 as 1 upon 1, 2 as 2 upon 1, 3 as 3 upon 1, 4 as 4 upon 1. So all the natural numbers can be written in the form of P upon Q. So we can say that natural numbers are also rational numbers. Clear? Next point is 0 is a rational number. 0. Can we write the 0 in the form of P upon Q? Yes, 0 upon 1, which is also equals to 0. Right? So we have written this 0 in the form of P upon Q. So this is a rational number. Third point, any integer is a rational number. What are integers? Positive as well as negative numbers. Integers are -2, -3, 0, 1, 2. These are negative integers and these are positive integers. 0 is neither negative nor positive. So they said these integers are rational numbers. Yes, we can write these integers in the form of P upon Q. So these integers are rational numbers. But can we say that this is vice versa? इन्होंने बोला है इंटीजर तो रैशनल नंबर्स हैं, बट क्या रैशनल नंबर्स लाइक 5/7 -7/8 आर दीज रैशनल नंबर्स इंटीजर? नो, इंटीजर तो क्या होते हैं? होल नंबर्स होते हैं, नेचुरल नंबर्स होते हैं इन द फॉर्म ऑफ पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव. दीज इंटीजर्स आर द रैशनल नंबर्स. बट rational numbers, all the rational numbers like 5/7 -7/8 are not the integers. ये integer नहीं है. Right? सब integers तो rational number की फॉर्म में लिख सकते हैं, but सब rational numbers को integer की फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते. Clear? इसको हम whole number की फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते because this 5 is not completely divided by 7. हम इसको ऐसे तो नहीं लिख सकते. 3 होल नंबर की फॉर्म में नहीं लिख सकते पॉजिटिव और नेगेटिव साइन के साथ. सो दीज आर नॉट इंटीजर्स. राइट, दीज आर फ्रैक्शंस. और जब आप इसको कैलकुलेट करेंगे यू कैन ऑल्सो चेंज इट इनटू द डेसिमल, बट दीज आर नॉट द इंटीजर्स. राइट, सो ऑल द इंटीजर्स आर रैशनल नंबर्स बट रैशनल नंबर्स आर नॉट द इंटीजर. नेक्स्ट पॉइंट, एवरी फ्रैक्शन इज अ रैशनल नंबर. यस, आई सेड रैशनल नंबर्स क्या होते हैं? पॉजिटिव रैशनल नंबर्स, नेगेटिव रैशनल नंबर्स. राइट, जो पॉजिटिव रैशनल नंबर्स होंगे उनको हम और क्या बोल सकते हैं? फ्रैक्शंस भी बोल सकते हैं. राइट, पॉजिटिव रैशनल नंबर्स में क्या आ जाते हैं? 2/3, 4/7, -3, -4. या तो दोनों साइन प्लस हो या दोनों साइन माइनस हो. माइनस कैंसिल आउट होकर क्या बन जाएगा? प्लस बन जाएगा. क्लियर? इट विल बिकम 3/4. सो दीज आर फ्रैक्शंस. सो फ्रैक्शंस आर रैशनल नंबर्स बट रैशनल नंबर्स आर नॉट फ्रैक्शन. क्योंकि अगर -2/3 है, दिस इज अ रैशनल नंबर but this is not the fraction. Why? Because this has negative sign. जिस भी rational number में negative sign आ जाएगा, those rational numbers can never be fraction. So all the rational numbers are not fraction, but all the fractions are the rational number. जितने भी fraction है 1/2, 3/7, all the fractions are rational numbers. Right? Now we understand what are equivalent rational numbers. Suppose we have a rational number 1/4 and we want to find its equivalent rational numbers. To find the equivalent rational numbers, we will multiply the numerator as well as denominator of this rational number with the same number. Let's multiply by 2. To find the another equivalent rational number, you will multiply it by another number but numerator and denominator with the same number, right? So this 2 1s are 2/4, 2s are 8. This becomes 3 1s are 3 upon 4 3s are 12. So 2 upon 8, 3 upon 12 are the equivalent rational number of 1 upon 4. Right? 2 upon 8 and 3 upon 12 किसके equivalent है? 1 upon 4 के equivalent है. Clear? Now let's practice with one more part. Suppose you have minus 7 upon 2 and you want to find 3 equivalent fractions. Right? So first multiply the numerator as well as denominator with the same number. I am multiplying by 2. It will become 7 2s are 14 of negative sign, 2 2s are 4. Second one is multiply the numerator as well as denominator by the same number. Here I am multiplying by 3. 7 3s are 21 of negative sign, 2 3s are 6. For the third equivalent rational number, I am multiplying the numerator as well as denominator with the next number, which is 4. So this becomes minus 28 upon 8. So now this minus 14 upon 4, minus 21 upon 6, minus 28 upon 8 are equivalent to minus 7 upon 2. So we can easily find the equivalent rational numbers by multiplying the numerator as well as denominator with the same number. Right? Now we understand simplest form or the standard form. Sometimes they will also ask to reduce to the lowest term. So lowest term is also same. For example, you have a fraction 40 upon 60. Right? Take it minus 60. First of all, they ask to write it into the simplest form or the standard form. So what you will do here, you will check whether the numerator or the denominator are divisible by any same number. Yes, by 10, because both the numerator as well as denominator are ending with 0. So 10 4s are 40 minus 10 6s are 60. What do you have now? 4 upon minus 6. Check it again. Is numerator or denominator divisible by any same number? Yes, by 2. 2 2s are 4. 2 3s are 6 of minus sign. So now it becomes 2 upon minus 3. Now the numerator and the denominator are not divisible by any same number. In numerator and denominator except 1, nothing is common. Numerator और denominator में 1 के अलावा कुछ common है ही नहीं. So they are not divisible by any same number. But standard form means denominator should never be negative. और यहाँ पर denominator क्या है? Negative है. So we will make it positive. क्या करेंगे? अगर हम -1 से multiply करें, it will become minus 2, 3 1s are 3, minus minus plus, right? So it will become minus 2 upon 3. So this is the standard form or the lowest term. So now this is clear that 2 upon minus 3 is also equals to minus 2 upon 3, or you can write it as minus 2 upon 3. सबका मीनिंग क्या है? सेम ही है. अगर न्यूमरेटर और डिनोमिनेटर में से किसी एक में साइन है तो आप उसको इस तरीके से लिख सकते हैं. फॉर एग्जाम्पल यू हैव minus 7 upon 5. This is also equals to 7 upon minus 5, or you can write it as minus 7 upon 5. अगर सिंगल नेगेटिव साइन है so you can write it as this. But if numerator as well as denominator has negative sign, so this is equals to 2 upon 3. Why? Because minus sign will be cancelled out. Right? Now this is the positive rational number. So from this is clear that if numerator और the numerator और denominator में से अगर किसी एक में negative sign है like this or like this, then these are negative rational numbers. But if both have negative sign or they don't have negative sign, then those are positive rational numbers. Right? So make sure when you write in standard form, denominator should never be negative. Make it positive. Now let's understand how we compare rational numbers. For comparison, we can have three cases. First, denominators are equal. अगर denominator equal है like 2/3, 4/3, denominators are equal. In such cases, we simply check the numerator, and the numerator having greater value will be the greater rational number. Clear? जिस भी न्यूमरेटर में ग्रेटर वैल्यू होगी वो ही ग्रेटर रैशनल नंबर हो जाएगा. नेक्स्ट केस इज इफ न्यूमरेटर्स आर इक्वल. नाउ न्यूमरेटर्स आर इक्वल like here numerator is 2 in both the rational numbers. In that case we check the denominator, and the denominator having smaller value will be the greater rational number. क्लियर? बिकॉज अगर हम सेम नंबर को स्मॉलर नंबर से डिवाइड करें और सेम नंबर को ग्रेटर नंबर से डिवाइड करें, जब हम ग्रेटर नंबर से डिवाइड करेंगे वी विल गेट द स्मॉलर आंसर. सो दिस रैशनल नंबर विल बी स्मॉलर. तो क्या था फर्स्ट केस में? अगर डिनोमिनेटर सेम है वी विल चेक द न्यूमरेटर, एंड द न्यूमरेटर हैविंग ग्रेटर वैल्यू विल बी द ग्रेटर फ्रैक्शन. सेकेंड केस, if numerator are equal we will check the denominator, and the denominator having smaller value will be the greater fraction. Third one, numerator as well as denominators are different. In this case we have two methods to compare. First, cross multiplication method, and second one is LCM method. क्रॉस मल्टीप्लिकेशन मेथड में हम क्या करेंगे? क्रॉस मल्टीप्लाई करके चेक करेंगे. And in LCM method we will make the denominators equal by taking LCM. Usually for comparing two numbers we use cross multiplication method. Two numbers के लिए cross multiplication method क्या होता है? काफ़ी easy होता है. And for arranging in ascending or descending order we use LCM method. Let us understand. Suppose you have 2/3, 7/8. These are two rational numbers. You want to compare them. Firstly, take the numerator of the left side, multiply it by this 8, then take the numerator of right side, multiply it by 3. Now it becomes 2 8s are 16, 7 3s are 21. Which one is greater? 21 is greater. So this fraction 7/8 will be greater. Now suppose you have rational number like 2/3, 4/-7. Now here denominator is negative. Firstly, what will you do here? You will make it positive. You know, as I have explained to you in the previous topic, that this is also equals to -4/7, right? So now compare 2/3 by -4/7. Take this numerator, 2 multiplied by 7, 2 7s are 14. Take this 4 and multiply it by 3, 4 3s are 12, and that is of negative sign. You all know that the value having negative sign is always smaller. This is the positive one now, 14 is positive, so this will be greater. So fraction 2/3 will be greater. Now we understand how we can compare more than two numbers. Suppose you have -3/7, 5/-14, -7/12. This rational number having negative sign in denominator, so you can write it as -3/7, -5/14, -7/12. Now the denominators are different, so you will make them equal by taking LCM of these denominators. 7, 14, 12. 7 as it is, 2 7s are 14, 2 6s are 12, again by 2, 7 as it is, 7 as it is, 2 3s are 6, by 3, 7 as it is, 7 as it is, 3 1s are 3, by 7. 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. After multiplying these 2 multiply 2 multiply 3 multiply 7, you will get the LCM, which is 84. Right? You will make the denominators of all these rational numbers 84. Let's take the first number, minus 3 upon 7. To make the denominator 84, with which number you will multiply it? If you cannot get the number directly, divide the LCM 84 by the 7. 7 ones are 7. Subtract 7 twos are 14. So to get 84, you will multiply 7 by 12. So multiply the numerator also by 12. It becomes 12 threes are 36. That is of minus sign. And 12 sevens are 84. So now it becomes minus 36 upon 84. Check the next one. Minus 5 upon 14. To make the denominator 84, with which number you will multiply it? 14 6 are 84, right? So multiply the numerator also by 6. 5 6 are 30 of negative sign. 14 6 are 84. So it becomes minus 30 upon 84. Now let's check the third one. Minus 7 upon 12. 12 sevens are 84. So multiply this 12 by 7 and this numerator also by 7. It becomes 7 sevens are 49 of minus sign. 12 sevens are 84. So this is minus 49 upon 84. Now these denominators are equal, right? So you will check the numerators. First is minus 36, minus 30, and then minus 49. So you want to arrange them in ascending order. Suppose आपको इनको किस में arrange करना है? Ascending order. Ascending order means smallest to the greatest. 49 is the greater number out of these three. But as this number have negative sign, जब किसी greater number के साथ negative sign attach हो जाता है, it becomes smallest number, right? So this is the higher value of negative. So this is the smallest one. Then second smallest will be this one and the third smallest will be this one. In integers you have studied that किसी भी नंबर में अगर नेगेटिव साइन आ जाता है तो स्मॉलेस्ट वैल्यू क्या बन जाती है? ग्रेटेस्ट. एंड द ग्रेटेस्ट वैल्यू क्या बन जाती है? स्मॉलेस्ट, right? So smallest will be minus 49 upon 84. This is the first one. Second one is minus 36 upon 84. And the third one is minus 30 upon 84. So how we will arrange them in ascending order? Minus 49 upon 84. This is the smallest one. Then minus 36 upon 84. Then minus 30 upon 84. Right? So 7 upon 12 is the smallest one because this is the value of this one. Second is the minus 3 upon 7. This is the value of this one. And third is 5 upon minus 14. So this can be written as minus 49 upon 84 is minus 7 upon 12. Minus 36 upon 84 is minus 3 upon 7. Minus 30 upon 84 is 5 upon minus 14. Right? So this is your answer. Now one more thing you need to understand, how we can represent rational numbers on the number line. What is the number line? Midpoint is 0. This is the negative side, right? On the left side we put the negative numbers. On the right side we put the positive numbers. Clear? So like this is minus 1, minus 2, minus 3 and so on. On right side 1, 2, 3 and so on. Right? This number line you have studied in integers. Now we are understanding how we can put the rational numbers on the number line. Suppose you want to put 4 upon 7 on the number line. This is the positive number. So we will put it on the right side of the number line. Right? On this side. And check between which number this number is coming. Here the numerator is smaller than denominator. दिस इज प्रॉपर फ्रैक्शन. जब भी आपका न्यूमरेटर डिनोमिनेटर से स्मॉलर हो जाएगा, दिस विल कम बिटवीन 0 and 1. वाई? बिकॉज जब न्यूमरेटर स्मॉलर हो जाता है डिनोमिनेटर से, हम डिनोमिनेटर से डिवाइड करते हैं ना, इट विल कम 7 zeros are 0. डेसिमल 7 5s are 35. Right? Near about this is coming 0.5. So this will occur between 0 and 1. This is the number line, and this 4/7 will lie between 0 and 1. So I am just putting 0 and 1 here. You can also put the other numbers, right? So we will divide the space between 0 and 1 in how many parts? 7 parts, because the denominator is 7. 1 part, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We have divided this number line from 0 to 1 in 7 parts. This is 1/7. Why we have written 1/7? Because denominator is 7 and we have divided it into the 7 parts. Right? This is 2/7. This is 3/7. This is 4/7. This is 5/7. This is 6/7. And this is 7/7. 7/7 means 7 ones are 7, 7 ones are 7. So this is equals to 1, which we have here, right? You want to represent 4/7. So this is the 4/7. This point is the 4/7. Simple. So students, in today's class you have learnt about the rational numbers. For now it may seems quite confusing, but when we will practice question based on it in further classes, it will be very easy for you. So till then, read it from your book too and be safe at your home. Thank you. Have a good day.